Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special post-GDQ Grassroots Marathon Team Showcase as part of GDQ Hotfix. My name is Amber Cyprid. I'll be your host today, and I normally host Passion Project every other Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern as part of the Hotfix showrunners. Today on this Hotfix special, we're going to be joined by staff from two grassroots level events from different parts of the world. That's going to be UKSG and fast-paced events, and we're going to be speeding through some awesome games and talk about what grassroots events are, why they're important, how can you find out about them, where you can find more of them and get involved as a runner or a volunteer, and also to showcase that speedrunning is more than just AGDQ and SGDQ every winter and summer, and that there's a place for everyone in the speedrun events community where we can continue to do together. Oh my god, do good together. First off, I just want to quickly cover what is a grassroots event. So grassroots events are all about smaller, sometimes local if it's an in-person event, often online community-driven event like tournaments, community showcases like what you're going to see today, charity events, mutual aid fundraisers, all of that. And those thrive on volunteers from all over the world gathering to put together something really special. With events like these, everyone's invited. You don't need to be a speedrunner or have a world record if you are a speedrunner, or even have experience in the role that you want to try out volunteering for. It's usually these events that introduce people to the world of philanthropy in gaming and community building in the speedrunning and gaming spaces, and, maybe even inspires and drives someone to realize that they belong here and that they can do amazing things, just like AGDQ and SGDQ do every single year. And also, I just want to remind everyone that speedrunning on GDQ is more than twice a year. Hotfix is a near daily near daily content that we do with various shows that are themed around various themes. Like, I'm the host of Passion Project, so I actually am the variety show, but I like working with folks who are very passionate about whatever that it is that they're doing, like however they breathe life into their games and everything. But we also have awesome shows like Out of the Box, which focuses on speedruns that you can pick up and just play from immediately buying the game. No special equipment, no new game plus, no special setup or anything needed. Just buy the game and start running it. I'm joined by excuse me. I am joined by Riekelt, who's going to be kicking things off from the UKSG team, and he's joined by his commentator, Ronald, for some Bowser's Fury any %. So thank you both for joining me today. How are you doing?
I am doing marvelous today on this one day after AGDQ. That was a really good ending. Loved seeing all of that. Hey everyone. As mentioned, I'm Riekelt. I've been with UKSG since the start. And don't tell anyone, but I've only been there twice, but that has reasons, as my official role in there is mostly BSG liaison. We'll talk about both UKSG and BSG in a little bit. As mentioned as well, I'm here with my friend Ronald.
Hello. I'm Riekelt's friend Ronald.
Yeah, and we've been rivaled in this game and many other games like Tropical Freeze and Yoshi's Island for a big bit. So yeah, we're good rivals. Let's get this game started.
All right.
How about we do that in 3, 2, 1.
All right, good luck, Riekelt. All right, so this is Bowser's Fury, a side game to the 3D World, to the Switch port of Super Mario 3D World. As a little extra enticement to, buy that version of the game. And a really interesting take on the 3D Mario formula. Bowser is very furious. We don't know why.
Yeah, he's big Angie.
Big Angie.
Someone woke up and looked at him funny.
That's one reason. Maybe chat knows better reasons.
Yeah, chat, what's your theory on why Bowser is furious?
Maybe it's Bowser Jr.'s fault. But whatever he does, whatever it is, I don't want him to think for himself. So I'm putting his AI to normal, or none actually. Yeah. So pretty much he listens to me.
Yeah, Reek's going to be doing some pretty impressive things for this run, where he controls both Mario, and also he can guide Bowser Jr. around by using this cursor and just tapping on various points on the screen. It is a bit weird because it's, the cursor is 2D, but Bowser Jr. works in a 3D space. so he doesn't always do exactly what you want him to do. So focusing on both playing well with Mario and Bowser Jr. is definitely a skill in and of itself. One thing you'll also notice is that everything in this game is cat-themed. Everything. The more you look, the more you see.
Yeah.
It
it's
never
like
stops.
one of those pictures where you look at it and it gets either better or worse depending on your perspective of cats.
Oh, absolutely.
The signs are cats. The shirts are cats. The trees are cats.
Seagulls are
collect
cats.
5.
Birds.
The seagulls
The
are
seagulls
cats.
are also... Yeah, they're also cats. You should... If you have a downtime anywhere, you should see if you can, like, show it up close. The bullies are cats. Everything's cats in this game.
Absolutely everything. I think the only thing that's not cat is Bowser Jr. himself.
Well...
Well... I mean, we're only doing any % here, but if we were doing 100 shines, we could
Fair.
make Bowser Jr. a cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
We're in this little thing with like 3 islands. And while every island has like 3 shines that we can do,
Ooh, nice jump.
not
Ooh,
from the get-go.
unfortunate.
Almost.
Almost.
But it's fine, I got it. That's why I got it back up. We have to like jump from islands to islands to actually activate all of these shines.
Yeah, the structure of this game is actually really interesting, where basically Bowser at some point will wake up and be furious and chase you around. And up until then, we can't really fight him, but we also need a certain amount of cat shines to be able to enter the Bowser fights. So you'd think that this game is very like linear, like very cycle based. It's kind of like a glorified auto-scroller is maybe what you might first think about if you first get into this game. But the speed at which the cycles progress can kind of change depending on when you get the quote-unquote threshold shine. So there's still... It's more than just an auto-scroller. And it's really cool to just like jump from island to island to activate the different missions. I really like the design of this game, just how open it is. Really puts 3D World's movement to good use.
I loved 3D World, like both the Wii U and the Switch version.
Yeah.
And, like, so I don't normally mesh super well with, like, 3D Mario like this, like the open world 3D Mario, but this was a lot of fun because the movement is so enjoyable with the cat suit.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, as you can see right now, it's raining, which means that Bowser is about to spawn. You don't want to grab a shine after Bowser appears, because that will make him disappear, and then you have to wait until the next time he wakes up to be able to enter his fights.
So depending on the route you take, you might have to like do a complete reroute, or the run is just over at this point.
Yeah, playing this game well can be very
we get 9
unforgiving.
shines at the start. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, now we get the Giga Cat Bell, which makes us just as big as Bowser, and I just think that conceptually these fights are so cool. You're in like this miniature version of the world because you're both so big, and you're just kind of like, you know, wailing on each other. It's a lot of fun. There's 5 of these fights total to make up for 5 cycles. So good job.
And that should be all.
Nice.
I also love belly rubs.
I think my favorite quirk of this game comes up right now, where if you reload this save file, which is something that Riekelt will do right after this cutscene, for some reason it shortens the timer that the game uses to determine when Bowser wakes up. So by reloading the save file right now, you just save like 3 minutes. It's awesome.
I also love, in each of these cutscenes, Mario's just like, really? Face that he has at Bowser Jr.
Oh yeah. He's not amused.
He is very unamused. It's like, I went Super Saiyan for
Hey.
this.
An actual cat.
Yeah, every area has its mother cats who love their little calico cats, kittens.
By reuniting the kittens, you also get awarded a shine.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Fury Shadow, who definitely isn't Luigi. Hit him 3 times, you get a shine. Yeah, that's the general gist of this game. Get shines as quickly as you can, shorten the timer that it takes for Bowser to spawn.
Yeah.
Go hop from island to island. It's a very short game as well. Like, it takes, what, casually, I would say 2 to 3 hours. Maybe if you 100% it, 5 to 6. Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Maybe shorter. So if you got 3D World, it's a very cool addition to it.
Yeah, and 3D World has, if you're trying to 100% that, 3D World has a lot of content. Jeez.
That's way longer.
Yeah, like, this is such a good package deal. Also, I hope folks have had a good time, a nice nap after AGDQ ended. Riekelt and Ronald or at least Riekelt is over in Europe, so I don't know so much as a nap as you are fully refreshed. Unless you decide to stay up late.
I woke up, had to go to work, and I actually saw a little bit of the outro.
Oh, wow.
Which was a real... It was a fun watch. I can see the camaraderie that we're gonna see at BSG next week as well.
Yeah, shoutouts to being a European GDQ viewer. You wake up and you catch the end of GDQ still. I love time zones.
Very much so. But that does mean that I still have to watch the ending run.
Ooh, that was a really nice jump. That shine is actually much trickier than it looks to get. So really cool that you got that first try.
Yeah, and another one where I'm gonna fumble a little bit. the first bite.
Yeah, so you can direct Bowser Jr. as well to take care of some of these enemies, but it's kind of tricky. As mentioned before, you're working with a 2D cursor in a 3D space, and Bowser Jr. just sometimes has a little bit of a mind of his own. So...
Oh! I'm impressed, actually. That's
pretty good. Shout out to BSG. UKSG would not exist without them. Very true. Shoutouts to UKSG and BSG.
Shout out to UKSG in chat, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be talking more about UKSG and BSG after the next Bowser cycle, because we'll have covered a lot of like what this game is about in terms of movement, general gameplay loop, how the run works, but we'll be happy to talk about what we do as grassroots marathon like staff and runners, because Riekelt here works for both BSG and UKSG, and I myself am the head organizer of fast-paced events, and we'll have some staff from that team later today because they're all in the US, so we have all the UK folks and the European folks up front leading the pack because time zones.
Back when Riekelt and I first got into learning this run, we couldn't remember the name of this area, so we just dubbed it the Netherlands because you just climb a big windmill. And it's cold.
Yeah, it's actually not that much of a joke. I drove over the Marker Dike recently. There are windmills everywhere in the sea. In the sea, even.
This is what the Netherlands looks like right now, if I look outside.
Yeah, I really
So
hope
cold
that gets better soon.
Everyone,
Yeah, this is something that Ronald doesn't do. But
such a cool
what we call
trick.
a hype.
ooh.
Yeah.
Just like bouncing
What do
off
we
of
call
Bowser
it?
Jr.'s head like that, while also conserving hyperspeed from crouching repeatedly on the ice, which is a trick you can do in 3D World as well, where you just constantly spam the crouch button. It's actually really fun to mess around with, even if you're not speedrunning. Just all you gotta do is just spam the crouch button as you're walking over ice, and it will just speed you up.
This was a perfectly timed cycle, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm right here. Hopefully Bowser's he's at a good spot as well. But I want Bowser to break these blocks.
Yeah, every island also has these blocks, which can only be broken by Bowser when he's in this state by his fire. We'll be grabbing that shine later. But for now, Riekelt just wanted to have that opened up. This is probably one of the trickier fights, so I hope you get this. Oh, unfortunate.
Of course not.
Of course not. But yeah, every fight, he does kind of learn a new move. Tragic.
This is probably the worst move he can learn.
You knew that the spin dash in a Mario game would be a problem. Come on, Bowser.
Why'd he go all the way over there? I mean, it's a good strategy. You're just slower here. I don't know why he just starts off the fight there. Strategically, very good.
He should, yeah. One good thing at least is that we don't have to like fully deplete his health bar. Only about half of it, and that is as well how the any percent amiibo works. You only have to, if you do it well enough, instead of having to fight him 5 times, you only have to beat him like 3 times. But that's a whole different category and a whole different sense of, what is it? Suspense behind it. Alright, welcome to Cycle 3, where... what am I ending with? 30?
I think so. Just a...
Yeah.
Well, it sounds right. It's been a while since I've ran the game myself.
True. Alright, so while we're here with our favorite friend Boom Boom, appearing in a little bit.
I love Boom Boom. I love that you can see his shadow before he spawns in. Like he's just floating in midair for like 3 seconds waiting for you. Boom Boom's also waiting for us.
Why are we here? We're here for pretty much, as mentioned before, the other grassroots events that are in the world. There's a lot good events that I've been a part of in terms of organizing, in terms of being a runner as well.
Oh yeah. Like grassroots events are very important. They're like integral for people to get started in speedrun events. A lot of people will be like, oh, I'm really shy, I'm scared to volunteer for like a SGDQ or an AGDQ, or I'm in a completely different part of the world, I can't really easily volunteer for a GDQ or SGDQ. And it's like, you don't need to. Like, there's a place you can get started somewhere in the world, I guarantee it, because like I guess one thing that we can cover really quickly is where can you find small event teams that need your help. There's a couple of good places to start. That includes like social media services like Blue Sky or Discord. Very often it's word of mouth that helps people hear about events like UKSG's thrice yearly in-person events, or BSG's in-person events, or fast-paced events, online events. There's a few starter packs or follow lists that you can browse on Blue Sky that are user created and user curated and are updated as like more events become known, or more events like get accounts on Blue Sky. So if you just search the word speedrun when you look up starter packs, that'll often point you to the accounts of a lot of different community driven marathons like these. Another place you can look up events that are actively happening that you either want to watch, volunteer for, or maybe even submit a showcase to is if you go to oangus.io, which I'm going to post in the chat momentarily. That is a free tool where people can, where teams can manage their own speedrun marathons, but you can also check out a full calendar of various upcoming events across the world. You can often join community discords through that, or reach out to the event moderators to try to get in touch to learn more, or even submit your own showcases through Oangus. In fact, if you look at Oangus's calendar, it'll tell you what is coming up, including one particular event that's happening in about, what, 6 or 7 days. You want to talk about that, Riekelt?
Exactly. In 7 days from now, we've been 7 hours into our first event of 26, which is BSG Plus 2026, which is one of our 2 week-long events that we organize, just like GDQ, funny enough.
Yeah, it's laid out very similarly.
Yeah. pretty close by as well. That's all coincidental, I should mention. Yeah, Ronald has been there since the 9th edition back in 2016. I've been there since the 1st edition.
Yeah, BSG's coming up on 10 years as well, which is crazy. I've been there for 9. You've been there since the start, right?
It's a 10-year anniversary. The start was February 2016.
Oh, wow.
It was also the first marathon that I've ever been to, or did anything in. The first marathon that I started with was with a friend group of mine. It's the Hayai Kawaii Marathon. Doesn't exist anymore. But we had a lot of fun with that. I don't remember what my second ever marathon was, but my first in-person event. I remember Vectera wanted to start his own like IRL marathon, like ESA, like GDQ.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some plans to host it in Maastricht, which is pretty much in the middle of the Netherlands and and Belgium, funny enough. And then we found out, hey, there's this other event, BSG, that's going to be happening for the first time ever. So we decided to join, and now we're both organizers. 10 years later.
Yeah, and the work you do with UKSG specifically is being the BSG liaison, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hollister visited us in 2017, coming from Scotland, where he lived at that time.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I want this too. So Cruel and myself decided to help him achieve that goal. He got himself a team, pretty much more, like guiding him towards the ropes of success.
Yeah, that's...
And let's say that I am very proud of what it's grown into.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, UKSG has done a lot of growth in the last couple of years alone. Like, they've been around for a few years now, but in the last couple of years, UKSG, like, had their first ever, I think, 3-day event? Or was it a 4-day event?
4 days.
It was 4 days, yeah, like, last year. But you'll notice... Oh, yeah. You'll notice, like... when you get into the grassroots scene, a lot of people are like, how do I get started running my own marathon? And there's a few things that I always advise people to do. Number one is, like, if you're going to be fundraising for charity, like, make sure the money never touches your own pockets for various reasons, like liability, tax reasons, etc. But, like, there's incredible tools out there. There is the Twitch charity tool. There is Tiltify. Those are both great services for fundraising for various causes. Crowd Control, if you're just doing like a solo fundraiser, or if you're doing something like smaller, like Extra Life, for like children's hospitals around the world, that, you can just get a couple of friends to stream on a channel and raise money that way. You don't have to aim to raise thousands of dollars. You can you can aim to raise a couple $100. That's okay. Like, any money raised for a good cause, whether it's mutual aid or charity, is like incredibly important. But if you ask around the community, especially folks who have experience organizing grassroots events, we very often have resources that we're happy to share, whether it's like, spreadsheets that we've used, or hey, here's like how we handle our tech. Here's our OBS packages, here's what's publicly available, here's our methods. No one speedrun team has the perfect method for every role that needs to be filled, like talent vetting, event production, tech checking, stuff like that. Like, there's a whole, social media even, there's a whole bunch of different roles that can be filled, and everyone has their own unique approaches that work for them, or could be improved from learning from other events or other organizers and having other experiences. But if you are just trying to get started, learning from other organizers is a great place to start. And there's a ton of free tools out there that can help you with building overlays. You don't have to have coding experience. Fast-paced events specifically has, we have people who have coding experience on our staff, but we don't use like a specially coded OBS package or anything like that. We use a lot of like publicly available plugins. We use, I'm a graphic designer for the event, so like I do use overlay graphics that I've designed, but you don't need to have anything super fancy to create an overlay for an event, like at all. There are plenty of easy ways to, get some decent visuals to get yourself started. And I think that's really awesome. Like, there's just so many resources out there.
There's one chat message that I've got highlighted that I saw a minute ago that I thought was really funny. The let's just do one shift to help out to organizer pipeline is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's just how everyone gets started.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. Shoutouts, Blaster.
Shoutout Blaster Mac, our head of tech from BSG. In terms of adding up in the roles, he's in there. Yeah, something else is also don't be afraid to reach out to marathons asking, hey, how do you do your stuff?
Yeah.
I'd love to help out. And heck, if you need like a platform to restream stuff on, for example, UKSG and BSG, we're not immediately going to say no, but hey, you want to use our channel for your event? Sure, let's have a talk.
Yeah.
And we'll see what's up.
Yeah, I love the collaboration between all the events and just, you know, supporting each other. I feel like over the years, there's more and more overlap as well between the, at least the European events as well, which is really nice. Getting to meet everyone from the other events. Having like little like takeovers, like last UKSG Green, we had a little bit of a BSG takeover, which is really, really cool to represent our communities.
Yeah, it started with a lot of memes on my run to the BSG layouts being happening on. You can see, so we had to return the favor, of course.
They visited us, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of love between everyone. You can also not forget to mention NSG, Norwegian Speedrun Marathon.
There's a lot of SGs.
Yeah, speedrunner gatherings.
Don't forget speed
I believe
gaming.
that is what the SG stands for in all of these, right? It's speedrunner gathering, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Correct.
So I don't know what happened with y'all, but y'all in Europe decided, yeah, we're just all speedrunning gatherings all the time, everywhere.
It's just a good descriptor of what it is, right? It's a speedrunner gathering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the community that makes it worth it. Like, sure, we got a stream and whatnot. We're also just hanging out.
I would have never taken speedrunning as seriously as I did without the events. Just even getting into speedrunning itself, I got into a lot more games because of places like BSG. So we've covered a lot of the grassroots aspects of, you know, starting a marathon, but also just, you know, joining as a speedrunner yourself, doing, you know, showing the games that you like, finding, you know, like-minded people and using gaming as a way to do good, to do, you know, philanthropy is very satisfying. It's very cool. And, you know, having that spot at events like this is incredible.
Oh, for sure. Like, whether it's you want to do some philanthropy in gaming, like, you know, you want to raise, you know, mutual aid funds for somebody who may be going through a difficult time, or you want to raise money for a charity cause that is important to you or like your area, or even just worldwide. There's like some really important reasons to do philanthropy, but there's also like nothing wrong with doing like just a non-fundraising showcase as well. Like that has like no pressure. It's very community based. Like, and you get to like there is something to be said about like just shining a spotlight on communities. Like you can have an all Mario marathon, you can have an all Sonic marathon, as if I haven't already done that before, both on and off GDQ. But there's also like, you know, there's Hotfix here. Like there are plenty of ways to get like your feet wet in like either being a runner or being a volunteer, and like you might learn that you have a skill set, or you might learn to develop a skill set that ends up being really useful to you. Or like you just end up finding like a community to call home. Very often, like a lot of people will get their start with like UKSG or with Hotfix or with fast-paced events. Like if y'all recognize Shovel Claws, who ran Minute at AGDQ this past week, or heard it hosting a couple of times through AGDQ this past week, Shovel Claws' first marathon was with fast-paced events, and it got started with events through FP, and you know, has supported us for quite a while, has done games committee volunteer work for us, there's just like so many cool things you can get to do. Like there's games committee work. There's like where you get to help select the runs and like putting the schedule together. That's like fast-paced events is very much a they're an organization that focuses on mental health and LGBTQ causes. So we raise money for charities like Global Action for Trans Equality or Take This, and but we also like like a big point of our mission community-wise is like we outside of like very specific roles, we have volunteer slots open for basically anything that you would need to learn to be able to run a marathon. So like we have tech roles that are open for volunteers, we have social media, we have we had like talent vetting, which is a really important aspect of like, you know, making sure that like you are platforming people who, you know, want to spread positivity or some, you know, who, you know, are like positive forces, but also like the words and phonetic sounds. Like, we want to be a place where people can get started with events. Yeah, we had about 90 total volunteers. I had to manage a team of like over 100 people if you include staff.
Oh wow.
Like, including runners, commentators, backup runners,
massive,
all the volunteers, all of staff. I had to manage like about 90 to 100 people this past December, or November rather. We raised about $2.4 million for Prevent Cancer Foundation for AGDQ, by the way, because I did see that question.
Yeah, which is an incredible amount.
Oh, absolutely. Like, actually genuinely incredible. The final day yesterday was very impressive. Like, the final days of GDQs are always, like, really impressive in terms of how much gets raised in one go, but, like, to go to 2.4 is just incredible.
I share that sentiment as well. Last BSG, even though I wasn't scheduled in, I was behind the tech desk for the entire last day, just because that the energy was so good. So I guess we are coming up to a close of the run in a little bit. We're currently in Eternal Night, where Bowser is just angry all the time, and I noticed that I did something that I shouldn't have done.
Oh no!
That's okay.
It's alright, we are,
that's fine.
We're apparently vibing right now.
We are vibing.
Now, when we're done with this cycle, I have a question for the two of you, because, like, I know that, like, you've been involved in smaller events for a long time. It's like, why, like, you know, besides, y'all have talked a little bit about how you got started, but, like, why do these events matter, and, like, why is the work that you do with your team important to you? Like, you know, what drives you to keep doing what you do?
Yeah, that's something for maybe after.
Oh
this.
yeah, like let's right beat
now,
up Bowser first.
Sure, let's make him calm down a little bit. He's so angry. Yeah, I saw Blaster doing a little bit of a story about, do you need any experience in volunteering per se? Not per se, if your heart is at it. Passion is pretty much the biggest driver. Everything else you can learn.
Yeah, a willingness to learn is very much important. And that's true with speedrunning too. Like, you have to have a willingness to learn what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
But this is the final fight.
Oh yeah.
If you don't count the 100 signs.
Yeah, as a final, do you want me to explain it, or do you want to?
You go for it.
Okay, so it is final phase. Instead of being massive, we're actually just normal size riding Plessy. And we want to be hitting this bell. If Reek hits this bell orb at the very, very edge, he might be able to... unfortunately. You could basically... It's kind of weird, but if you hit it like as late as you can hit the bell again before Bowser jumps away and get a quick kill that way. But it's really tight. Ooh, was that late enough to get second hit here, at least? Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's one more hit. Time's coming up soon. Very soon.
Yes. Okay, just don't get hit by anything, or he'll jump away, and time.
GG. You have
GG.
quick shout-outs you want to make? I didn't realize we were in the final phase. I was looking at the estimate, like, yeah, we got 10 minutes. Yeah. We have one more cycle, right? No, we don't.
We do.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wait, what time is that?
That is a
31:19.
31:19. That is definitely a PB.
That is.
Does Ronald need to come back?
Do I need to come back? Have you cursed me?
You need to come back. You just have to come back. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go over the shoutouts because we got a lot more marathon going. We got other members of UKSG. If you know GDQ, you also know Hypnotics.
Oh, yeah.
And some Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. But before that, I want to give a major shout out to everyone from the UKSG team as well. It's a wonderful place to be. Ron and I were there last UKSG Green, which is their annual longer event. And I'm so happy I went.
It's a great time. I love the people there. It's good vibes. They do great work.
Yeah.
If you're in the UK, is registration still open for UKSG Red? For attendance?
The submissions are closed. You can get tickets if you want a very cool badge with your name on it. I think submission for that or registration closes soon, so be fast, I would say.
Oh, it's still open? Okay.
That is indeed still open.
I think they're happening like a week after BSG, right?
I think that's right. I will get the link while y'all do shoutouts. I will go grab the link for that.
Yeah, everything else, I obviously have to shout out BSG, which is happening next week. So I'm gonna say hi with the BSG chat in chat if that is okay. Hopefully you can send the schedule link as well.
Yes, one moment. So first off, I'm going to post a link, the Oengus page for UKSG, where you can get ticket and merch sales. And then let me grab the BSG schedule link momentarily to post that as well, because that schedule is going to be awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's 7 days full of speedruns. We do close over the night. Because one thing that you do learn with experience is you don't want to overdo your volunteers or runners. And we prefer overnight, but you also have to, I don't know like what the correct word for it is, but like admit, it's not defeat. Admit that you're not going to go for a full week and let your volunteers rest as well. Also important.
Oh, yeah.
It was a close overnight for UKSG, I do believe. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, having said that, we are there next week. We'll have, or at least I will be there with hopefully Snipper Clips with Ronald.
Yeah, I'll also hopefully be there for Snipper Clips with Ronald, or I am him. So,
or you are him. Yeah, I'll be there with a 5-hour Xenoblade run and Goat Simulator for our 10-year anniversary block, which is great. Other than that, on the GDQ terms of things, I'll be back here as well for the Black in a Flash marathon happening in February. We're closer to the end. That's pretty much it. But before that, UKSG is happening as well at the end of January.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of Reek. There's a lot of not Reek. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in general.
There's a lot of speedrunning events happening.
Yeah, that little poster on the screen. I printed it on the back on actual canvas.
It's incredible.
And this tells a story about why Bowser was mad.
But I want to thank you.
We finally know.
Oh yeah, I want to thank you both for being here today and for talking about UKSG and BSG. And also showcasing this run and getting a PB. Congrats on the PB. Coming up next, we have Hypnotics, who's going to be running Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. He's also part of UKSG. He's part of Hotfix. He has done work with fast-paced events. So we will be back in just a few minutes, so stick around. This break won't be too long. We're going to get set up for Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.